Hey family, Transition Talks, I'm back at it again. This time we released the instrumental version of the album, and I'd like to explain to you a little bit of the history behind each and every songs, and as a build up to the release on Friday this week, as a matter of fact, the 18th of March. I'd like to explain to you a little bit of the history behind each and every song. Starting today will be When the Lights featuring Dudley Perkins, aka D-Clane, and Georgia and Muldrow. Well, the inspiration before the song is simply just the love and respect I have for both of those artists, to whom I was introduced by my boy Chris Prolific, who is also one of my favorite producers, and hopefully gracing me with the remix for that song. Back then, I think it was anywhere between 5 or 6 years ago, he just introduced me to Georgia's song music first of all, and I instantly fell in love, man. It was just amazing how this woman, programs the music, composes, and her voice. I mean, yeah, I was astonished. And then from that point, I just got led to Dudley Perkins's music, and yeah, I was absolutely amazed by the level of consciousness and awareness in the lyrics, and really was vibing with it a lot. So when I decided to start a production of Transition, and it being, of course, a tribute to my late father, I wanted each and every song to depict a story and to say valid things. So it made sense for me to reach out to D-Clane and ask him to, just come together with me on a track, and invite as well Georgia and Muldrow for her to just grace us with the vocals. And when I sent them the music, they just loved it. So started writing on it, sent me what they'd done, and it was a wrap right away. I mean, When the Lights, the song speaks for itself, clearly. We live in a world that is in the hands of a very few, controlled very well. Well, thankfully, due to this internet era now, less and less secrets can be kept. So we can be exposed to a bit more knowledge and awareness. Allowing us to be more aware of the world we live in. So the song depicts that a lot. I think the way Dudley spits his lyrics clearly say it. And yes, I took a bit of a leap with this one because I'm not really that vocal about certain things. Especially those matters, but I felt like it was time, It's not a matter of being vocal for the sake of being vocal. It's just to highlight certain elements and certain aspects of the world we live in, the social aspect of things, the way things are just shifting. To some for the worst, for others for the best, depending where you stand. I just think that we live in an interesting era, and we're being fooled by a lot of what we think is reality, and more often than we think, reality is perceived through the social media as just well, should I say, it's given to us in a way to think that it is what we see, but we have to look beyond what we see, and that's what Transition is about. That's what my music is about. That's what When the Lights is about. Open your ears, open your senses, and just be open to the message within. All right.